Hi everyone. This is sort of a test video. I have a Stitch Fix box that I thought would be fun to do an unboxing and show you what I got. I haven't gone through this yet myself, so just kind of thought it would be fun to do. I realized, let me go ahead and open the box. I realized that it's been a while, and I cannot promise that I'm back for good. I think that doing ASMR comes kind of in seasons of motivation for me, and I have just re-entered one, but was not in one for a very long time, so I won't be making promises like I've made in the past, but you may be seeing some more content from me coming out in the future. So go ahead and get started. I'll kind of give you a little bit of a life update if you care as I'm going through things. So first of all, for those of you who aren't familiar with Stitch Fix, they send you a box of clothing. You have 3 days to try it all on and decide what you want to keep and purchase and what you want to send back. So this is just the bag that they send you back, and they give you a little label. This is not a sponsored video, but figured I'd show everything in the box. This is also a test because I'm just using a very basic setup, like what I used when I first started in high school. So just my phone and headphones. I think that it would be easier for me to do this more regularly if the setup wasn't so detailed. So this is the stack of clothes that I got. So as I mentioned, I did not go through this yet, so this will all be pretty all be new to me. So just kind of carefully tear the sticker. Try not to make too much noise. The paper's really crinkly. So set aside the clothes for a second, just kind of So yeah, I thought for a long time that I would be done with ASMR and just leave my videos up, my old videos up, so that you guys could still access them. But I figured that was probably a thing in the past, but I've realized that it's like a lot of my hobbies, something that kind of comes and goes for me. And a lot of the things that held me back in the past years have been just because I don't have a filming space, but that's kind of why I'm trying this just with my phone, my headphones, and just kind of see how this works to try to make it less of a whole to-do when it's time to film. So I'll actually be motivated to do it. So I'm assuming that the mic is here, so that's why I'm kind of doing everything over here. But that's why this is a test. I also think I have less editing power, so I will show you everything, and that might be the end of the video if I can figure out how to edit without spending money on some app. I will also try to do trying on and showing you with some overlaid whispers, so we'll see. All right, so the first thing is this white short sleeve sort of dress shirt. It fits with exactly what I wanted, because my first sort of life update is that I just recently moved to Arizona. So it's very hot here, especially right now. I think the week that I moved, Phoenix was experiencing its like record-breaking heat that it hadn't experienced for the past 120 years as I was moving in. So that was kind of crazy. And in recent years, I have been largely wearing black. So I need to start wearing more white. So specifically in my Stitch Fix box, I had asked for professional clothing that was white. So that fits the bill. It's a really nice material, but I'm not quite sure what to call it, but it's like sort of silky. I'm sure there's details. Let me see if I can find the details. This doesn't give me many details, but I believe this is, yeah, okay. Fortune and Ivy, Luna, Arrowhead button down. It does not say the material, actually. The tag might. Bucket shirt. I'm really curious about the material, but I'm actually not finding it anywhere. I'm looking for like the laundry tag, because it's very breathable. As you can kind of see, it's actually not as see-through as you'd expect, given how, okay, that's a bit more see-through, given how light and airy it is. So that will be, I'm excited to try that on. It feels like it's going to be a little bit more loosely fit than I typically wear, but we'll have to see how it looks. Okay. The next one is this long sleeve, sort of pinstriped button down as well. It has, excuse me, it has these pockets on both sides. And the lighting right now is not really giving a good representation of the color. It looks gray, but to my eyes it looks more almost like a dark lavender. I think that this one is technically considered, no, that's for something else. Let me see. No, it just lists it as white, but it does have a blue tone to the stripes. And it also is a very breathable material. I don't think it's quite as light as the other one, but it's still perfect for the desert. Judging by aesthetics, I don't think I'll be keeping this one, because pinstripe or stripy stuff, particularly vertical stripes, not always. This is not like a rule of thumb, but I don't think the way that these stripes are going to be specifically is going to look very good on me. I feel like when I wear this type of clothing, I feel like I'm in prison. This is my prison person outfit. So that's my thoughts on that, but we'll see once I'm wearing it. Okay. This next one is like an olive green. It's a tank top with a sort of mock neck, which I do already have something like this, but in black. If this was a white, I would be very excited. Again, I'll have to see what it looks like once I've put it on. but it's lighter, but it's not the same as the other two. It's more like a silky, you could see it's ribbed. You can hear that. Not sure. So basically, moving to Arizona was my major life update. I mean, over the past, oh gosh, how long has it been since I've filmed? I think I just moved to Austin, Texas, the last time I filmed. Oh, this is kind of a big chunky tag. It's cardboard, or cardstock, or whatever. So I just moved to Austin. I had just gotten my dog. So it was about 4 years ago. In the past 4 years, there's been a lot of life updates, like mini life updates, but at my current stage, it's pretty similar. I don't have any new animals though. It's just the same 2 cats and a dog, and I've just moved, and that's about it. I have a different job than I had 4 years ago. I'm doing different things, different hobbies and things, but largely nothing super new to report. Which is good, we can just kind of pick up where we left off. Ooh, yes. Okay. I had specifically requested, I need to change positions because my foot has fallen asleep. I'm on the floor right now. I specifically requested a white blazer because I have a black blazer and I have this really, really comfortable blue blazer, dark blue blazer. But again, this desert heat, I gotta get this out of here. Ooh, sorry, that was loud. So with my sort of pivot more towards the white clothing, I had asked for a white blazer, so that is what this is. And I think I love it, but I need to see how it fits on me because it might be too big, and if it's too big, then it's not going to work. It is a medium, so it might be, but we will see. This is a very fun material. It's kind of, put it up enough so that you could see. It's kind of like, there we go. I don't know what to call it. And then the inside is this like silky material. It does look like it could use like a steam or an iron or something, which I will not be doing. So it might be a little wrinkled when I try it on, but that's okay. Let's see. That does not say anywhere the material. I guess it doesn't matter. I'm just so interested because some of these are really different materials. It feels like they're shoulder pads, but not very big ones, which is good. I like some structure if it's necessary. Like if there's going to be a shoulder pad, I want it to be really minimal. And it feels like this one is, so. And then it has these buttons. These buttons are super cute here. It's very cute, little buttons. I'm trying to get my camera to focus on them. They don't appear to have any branding information on it. They're just like little cute ornate buttons, and I love that. Also white. So I think that I'm a fan. Oh, there's this big button in the middle too that you can see. But yeah. Okay. And finally, I don't know that I need more jeans. But if they have a really good fit, I'll keep them. But denim sounds. You can never go wrong with denim sounds, I feel. They kind of smell good. So, these are lighter jeans than I typically wear, which might be why they sent them. And then the more unique thing about them, they look boot cut, which I do like boot cut. the interesting thing about them is these frays. So they're not torn anywhere else, just the very bottom is kind of frayed, but it's just typical boot cut jeans. It will definitely depend on how they fit to see if I'll keep them. They are cute though. Just have so many jeans and I always end up wearing the same few pairs. Just looking down at the excuse me. I'm looking down at the, actually I'm not sure what I'm looking at. At the, sorry, the cost sheet, just to try to look and see, because I won't spend that much money on an article of clothing, and if there's something that I really like, I've done this a couple times. Don't tell Stitch Fix. Maybe I should don't tell Stitch Fix. But if I really like something, it gives you all of the information on it. So I will go online and try to find a hand-me-down of the one that I like the same exact thing. Sometimes there's other colors if you liked, like maybe that tank top, if I could find the same thing in white or something, I might get that and send the one they send me back. My really comfortable blue blazer that I was just talking about is one of those. Stitch Fix sent me that back when I lived in Florida, so it was a really long time ago. I may have even shown that at some point, but I loved that blazer so much, and it was $70. So around there, I don't remember the specific amount, but it was about what this one is, which is $70. And I went online and typed in the brand information. They give you everything except for the fabric. So I went and did some research and found that somebody was selling a hand-me-down version of it for like $30. So I did that, and I did that with something else as well. But Stitch Fix has sent me some of my favorite items in my closet are from Stitch Fix, but returned and bought from like Poshmark or something like that. So I may have to see about a couple of those, but those are the items they sent me. I am now going to try them on. I can't promise you'll see that part because I don't know what editing will look like on my phone yet. So if this is the end of the video, I hadn't thought about how to end this, so and it also might not be the end of the video, so who knows. If this is the end of the video, then I am sort of back. I can't promise any kind of schedule or anything like that, but when I'm feeling like it, I might do some videos. I have a couple ideas in mind, not for role plays or anything like that, but I have some things I thought I might show you. I don't know, I've got a few collections of things, do more show and tells and just trigger videos, because that's what I've been watching a lot of lately, like with Etta Fox and Berlin. So yeah, I might do something like that. Future Stitch Fix boxes, especially if I could figure out how to do the overlay once I've tried it on. So we'll have to see, but stay tuned in the meantime, and thank you again for sticking around.